DeepSeek's popular AI app is explicitly sending US data to China. And everybody's data, really. But this article basically is just going to go into detail. For those of you who are like me, who are like, what the hell is DeepSeek and why is everybody suddenly talking about it? We're going to talk about it now and explain what it is and the privacy concerns around it. Also, the security concerns. Before I forget, I didn't include this story either, but apparently DeepSeek left their database hideously exposed. And I don't think there was any specific user data in there, but there were a lot of like queries and I think like logs and training data. It was basically wide open. So yeah, their security is already terrible. But regarding the privacy specifically, so DeepSeek, an AI research lab created by a prominent Chinese hedge fund, recently gained popularity after releasing its latest open source generative AI model that easily competes with top US platforms like those developed by OpenAI. DeepSeek, which does not appear to have established a communications department or press contact yet, did not return a request for comment from Wired about its user data protections and the extent to which it prioritizes data privacy initiatives. All of that right there should tell you a lot already. As people clamor to test out the AI platform, though, this demand brings into focus how the Chinese startup collects user data and sends it home. Users have already reported several examples of DeepSeek censoring content that is critical of China or its policies. The AI startup appears to collect a lot of information, including all your chat messages, and sends it back to China. In many ways, it's likely sending more data back to China than TikTok has in recent years, since the social media company moved US cloud hosting to try to deflect US security concerns. I don't know if I believe that. We've been critical about the whole moving servers to other countries thing in the past because you can still access them remotely, but whatever. To be clear, DeepSeek is sending your data to China. The English language privacy policy, which lays out how the company handles user data, is unequivocal. Quote, "We store the information we collect in secure servers located in the People's Republic of China," unquote. In other words, all the conversations and questions you send, along with the answers that it generates, are being sent to China or can be. The privacy policies also outline the information it collects about you, which falls into three sweeping categories: information that you share, information that it automatically collects, and information that it can get from other sources. The first of these areas includes user input, a broad category likely to cover your chats via its app or website. Quote, "We may collect your text or audio input, prompt, uploaded files, feedback, chat history, or other content that you provide to our model and services," the policy states. Within settings, it is possible to delete your chat history, although, personal note, I don't know if that means it'll be deleted from their servers. I would assume not. Other personal information that goes to DeepSeek includes data that you use to set up your account, like your email address, phone number, date of birth, username, and more. Likewise, if you get in touch with the company, you'll be sharing information with it. All that should kind of go without saying, I think. As with all digital platforms, from websites to apps, there can also be a large amount of data that is collected automatically and silently when you use the services. DeepSeek says it will collect information about what device you are using, your operating system, IP address, and information such as crash reports. It can also record your keystroke patterns or rhythms, a type of data more widely collected in software built for character-based languages. Additionally, if you purchase DeepSeek's premium services, the platform will collect that information. It also uses cookies and other tracking technology to, quote, "measure and analyze how you use our services," unquote. A review of the website's underlying activity shows the company also appears to send data to both Chinese tech giant Baidu, potentially for analytics, as well as Volsys, a Chinese internet infrastructure firm. The final category of information DeepSeek reserves the right to collect is data from other sources. For example, if you create an account using Google or Apple sign-on, it will receive some information from those companies. Advertisers also share information with DeepSeek, and this can include, quote, "mobile identifiers for advertising, hashed email addresses and phone numbers, and cookie identifiers, which we use to help match you and your actions outside of the service." Yeah, I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, this is kind of par for the course these days. Like, this is a privacy nightmare, and I don't want to downplay it. And, you know, we said with the whole TikTok ban, there are legitimate concerns about sharing your data with foreign countries. Even though data gets shared in so many ways, it's kind of disingenuous to just target a specific app. But at the same time, like, every app is doing this. And this is kind of the argument we made. Like, I can go to bookshop.org right now, and it's doing all of this stuff other than sending it all to China. So just be careful what services you use in general. I know Henry has used Jan AI. I've been trying it out for the past few weeks. I really like it. Your mileage may vary, and it's not available on mobile as far as I know, so take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is alarming. I'm not trying to downplay it. I guess what I'm trying to say is we should be more alarmed in general because this is pretty standard. I see this in a lot of websites and apps. The privacy landscape sucks.
You just watched a clip from our main podcast, Surveillance Report, where we talk about privacy and security news every single week to keep you all updated on the newest threats and how to prevent them from happening to you. If you want to learn more and stay updated, check it out here on the screen or in the description. And there's also an audio-only version that you can also find down in the description. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching.